Hello and welcome to part 2 of Jace-Z MTG channel's massive eBay commons unboxing. 5,000 commons, a few uncommons, some basic lands, etc. We're only about, this is part 2. First part in this series was 30 minutes. We've only gone through about 5%, maybe 10% of this box. So we're not going to be able to go through all of it on channel here. But I'll just show you some more. We'll go through some more cards, and eventually we'll wrap up and call it a day on this box. Again, if you missed the first installment, this is just commons, or almost all commons, maybe a few uncommons. Not expecting a whole lot of value. Don't expect fetch lands or rares or anything. Any valuable cards, expensive cards. I do this because I collect Magic cards. I like older cards, looking mainly for pre-Innistrad block, pre-M13 cards. What I'm trying to do is collect a single copy of every Doomblade. That's all I'll play in Standard. A single copy of every common printed in Magic the Gathering. I know it's pretty unrealistic. I'm thinking I'm about 30%, 40% there already with my collection, because there's about 15,000 cards printed in Magic, and I have 4,000 unique cards so far in, according to deckbox.org, where I keep track of all this. Basically what I'm doing is going through eventually, looking for cards I don't have already and adding them to deckbox and then keeping them in a separate collection sorted by set. And if you'd like to, if you're interested in donating to the stream, me opening a donation on camera here, leave a comment or get in touch, and I can do that for you. I'd be glad to graciously accept anything like that. No need for it to be super valuable cards. As you can see, I like there's a lot of junk, and just opening up, looking at new cards, checking out the artwork, reading cards I've never seen before. I think that's all playing Standard too. Ephotic Wisps, Blood Vassal, Krovikan Fetish, Fisher Vent, Duress, very playable card, Champion's Drake, Esper Stormblade. Let me just sort these a little bit here first. Arrange them so they're right side up at least. Vanefire Border Post, Blood Scent, Warp Token, Black Poplar Shaman, Eyeblight's Ending, let's pull out some more cards from these stacks on the bottom here. See what we're working with. Oh, that's a very old card, I believe. Expendable Troops. Fade Away. Gaze Embrace. Salamander. Yeah, when it's, you know it's old when it says summon instead of a creature. Summon Salamander basically means creature. One's Goblin Raiders for a goblin deck, maybe. Tribal. Paranoid Delusions. Cipher. Skysnare Spider. Close Lizard. Fiery Impulse. Gearboard Gearcrafter. Starfish. Goliath. Some 2/2 elemental tokens. Ashaya the Awoken World. Token legendary creature, 4/4 elemental. Reeve Soul. Wall of Wood. For a second I thought that was Wall of Roots, which is actually, that's played in Modern in the Kiki Jiki decks. But no. Giant Mantis, Fog Tongue. Gosh. You can build a pretty good fog deck with all the fogs in this collection here. Marsh Footer. Let's see what else we got here. These are a little bit more worn cards, as you can see. Sudden Storm, Basil Sliver, Humbler of Mortals, Font of Return, Aerial Formation, Blade Tuskboar. Coniferous Rider, 5/1 hexproof. I like the idea of this. I just don't know how. I don't think it would work very well in practice, but 5/1 hexproof, something. Maybe if you put some enchantments on it, I don't know. It's just kind of slow. Riot Gear, Ivy Lane Denizen, Cartel Aristocrat. That was the key card in the Aristocrats deck. It's no longer played in Standard, and it's not played in Modern at this point in time, so I don't think it's worth anything, but it was at some point. Well, it was an uncommon. It's probably worth a buck or two, but Showstopper. Some 4th edition lands? I don't know. Puffer Extract. Let's flip all these. Kildon Champion, Echo Haste, Free Wind Falcon, Giant Growth, Wicked Reward, Wake of Vultures, Sultry Deathstroke, Blood Pet, Dredge. The artwork on that is funny, kind of creepy. Fatal Blow, Necrotog. When Atog goes necrotic. Intimidation. Enchantment. Creatures you control can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and black creatures. Okay, gives everything Intimidate. Bounding Graces, Forest. Sandstorm. More 4th edition, I believe, maybe revised. Olivewood Crumble, Bury Target Artifact. Urg Raiders. Crawworm, Big Daddy. Yes, Force Mage, Primal Growth. Stasis Cell, Chase Fox. Johnny's Sunstriker. Fire Breathing. Sea God's Revenge. Youthful Knight. this was played in standard. It might still be actually. Bird Maiden, the Brute, Air Elemental, Heal, Vodalian Soldiers, Shannon Dryads, Initiates of the Ebon Hand. Driven Sentry from Innistrad. Curse of Oblivion, one of the curses. I got beat by a curse deck once at Friday Night Magic. It's not fun. It's hard to, it's a vector, hard to attack that vector. I mean, unless you have enchantment hate in your sideboard, you gotta race it. Thunderstrike. Lenore Empath, Freakus Cure. Lost in the Labyrinth, Unholy Strength. Artwork's pretty cool on that one. Reminds me of the video game Doom. Dread Warlock, Dredge Skeletons, Kilnor Bat, Assassinate. Grizzled Wolverine. Got all kinds of creatures. I heard there's unicorns even. You got sphinxes. Wolverines. COP White. So not a bad card. These, maybe not white, but COP. Circle Protections in Pauper format in your sideboard. Like Circle Protection Red, especially. If you're maybe a slower deck to try to combat aggro red decks. Of course, that's MPG Online. Some stores said they were trying to get Pauper Paper going. Maybe there are Pauper Paper tournaments somewhere in the world. Twitch. Might of the Mass is great. Limited card. Not so great in Constructed. Stone Alchemist File, Act of Treason. A lot of dupes in here. Nantuko Husk. That's our like our 5th or 6th Nantuko Husk. More Dark Dabbling. I think we've all these. We already have seen at least one. Power Leak, maybe new in this box so far. So if you're interested in getting one of these boxes off eBay, just know you're going to get a lot of duplicates, a lot of stuff from newer sets, some from older. But some of the older stuff is like maybe 4th edition, which is there's just so much of it out there. It doesn't really, there's no value. They're interesting cards maybe, and you know there's history of Magic the Gathering there. But I definitely don't recommend this. I'll talk about this more at the end of this video. But for trying to get value, it should be done for fun. If you want to ever build like a draft or a cube with these kind of with older cards, so you look at all these insights. Playset: target creature becomes red until end of turn and attacks his turn of Able. You know, you don't really need a playset of that. What are you gonna do with that? But yeah, it's okay. We got a foil, Silent Artisan foil. Hey now, totally unplayable, but that's okay. It's foil. It's interesting. Spike Colony, Sky Shrouds, Sky Shroud Troopers, Pincher Beetles, Spined Worm, Fiery Conclusion. This looks Russian to me. Plains. I could be wrong. Something along those lines. Suppression Bonds, Bartered Brood, Isolated Inferno, Swift Reckoning, Celestial Flare. Still a good. This is a good card against like Boggles and decks that run a lot of big creatures. Maybe I don't know what in what formats, but yeah, it has its uses. Use a sideboard card, Death's Caress. Wow, that artwork. Shrivel, Festering Newt, Siege Mask, Clade Cover Scout. Oh, that's there's a Boggles card. It's not worth anything, but it's played in Modern. Boggles, Hexproof Auras. Not-Fine Mystic. I don't know if that's really playable, but it's interesting. Oblivion Ring. That's definitely playable in Modern. Would be in Standard if it was legal. Hindering Light. Bush Visionary. That's played in a lot of decks, actually. Elves. I think maybe some of the Kiki decks, or something like that. Lull. I like this artwork too. Creatures deal no combat damage this turn. Okay, so it's a fog with cycling. Play set of that. Woohoo! Gormag Angler. This is it's not worth anything, but it's actually is a really good card. It's played anything where you can cantrip a lot and fetch lands. It's played in Legacy. I don't know about probably not Vintage, but Legacy, Modern, Grixis, and Grixis decks that do a lot of cantrips and lightning bolts, etc. And then play this out, big 5/5 with Delve. Sometimes you just cast it for 1 black mana plus double A6 cards. Spear of Heliod. Hey, it's a rare. I actually like this card. I really like this card. And it's a rare. I don't think it's worth anything. Maybe $1, maybe 50 cents. I don't know. But and I don't think it's legal anymore in Standard. But I really like this card. I'm gonna set it aside. Goblin Rally. I put 4 red. Okay, that's kind of like the one that puts 3 just costs 1 mana. Okay. Wardling Outburst. Yeah, like that. That may have been our single rare in the entire box. Spear of Heliod. Maybe the person who put this together missed it, or they just don't care. But we got some uncommons here. Neil Perforos. Not really. This is one of the worst ordeals, but it's an uncommon. Crippling Shield, Divine Verdict. Flash Flood. Atog. This is actually a pretty good card in Pauper. Pauper Artifacts Affinity. Pay 0, give it +2/+2. Each time you use this ability, you must sacrifice one of your artifacts in play. It's worded weirdly. They used to word cards like this. But yeah, you have to sack an artifact, and gives it +2/+2. But you can play artifact lands in Pauper, so you can sack all your lands, just pump this guy really big, and yeah. I've definitely gotten beat by that on MTGO before in Pauper. Steel Artifact, Breath of Life, pretty bad quality. More goblins. Could build a goblin deck, travel deck with all these. Second Life, Gazban Ogre, Wild Dogs, Summon Hounds. Let's go digging in here for some a random batch of cards we haven't looked at yet. Feet of Resistance. Oh, this is another, looks, I don't know, Korean or Chinese. Looks cool. I have no idea what card this is. It'd be really hard to find out as well. I don't know where I'd begin. Another foreign language. Another, it looks like the same language. M14 this time. I actually might be able to figure this out if I look through my M14 uncommons for the art to find out which card this is. Howl from Beyond. Dark Thicket Wolf. Lover Spree. Again, more of these foreign language cards. One blue from this set. No idea right now, off the top of my head. Pitch, Burn Devils, Vassal Soul, Dragon Fangs. Street Sweeper, Pitchburn Devils, Banefire Border Post, Rakdos Shred Freak, Haste, Field Miss Border Post, Wild Border Post, Blood Tide, playset of those, Stormfront Pegasus, playset of more than a playset. Brackwater Elemental, Soul Manipulation, Wild Mongrel, Power Sink, Glimmer Post. That's played in Affinity. Wait, no. No, never mind. I'm thinking of Glimmer Void, not Glimmer Post. Okay. Yeah, this one working well in Infinity. It works with locust creatures, I guess. So. Viscera Seer, that it's just a common, but that sees play in the combo of Chord, not Kiki Chord, but the Abzan Chord deck with the combo pieces. You sack creatures, Kitchen Finks to gain unlimited life with Malir on the battlefield. Let's pick some other random cards. Maybe these ones on the side here. Frontier Mastodon, Whisper of the Wilds, Crucible Hunter. Looks like some newer cards. Treasure Cruise, banned in Modern, 7, colorless, 1 blue. Delve, draw 3 cards. Your graveyard is chock full. It's a free Ancestral Recall, pretty much. Sigil of Sleep. Strength. Soul Charmer. Diving Griffin. Elite. I like the artwork on this island. It's not great, but it's different. It's interesting. I like some of the old school artwork. Healing Salve. A lot of dupes that we've already seen. Again. Glittering Lynx. Spectre's Whale. Rashadan Cutpurse. Thunderclap. Caustic Wasps. Renosian Rally. Presence, Scary. Depletion Counters, okay. Pacifism, old school art. This guy's jacked. Soul Barrier, Devout Witness, Credit Voucher. Highway Rubber. Metropolis Sprite. Gorilla Berserkers. You can make an ape deck with a lot of the cards in here. Summon Gorillas. Trample Rampage 2. Cannot be blocked by fewer than 3 creatures. Wow. But it's just a 2/3 for 5 mana. So yeah, maybe some Kurt Apes if we pick up some. Probably not in here, but throw that in that ape deck. This would be good in Devotion deck. Hearthstone, Hobgoblin, triple red or triple white, double strike, 2/2. It's not a horrible card. It's uncommon, but Ice Flow. Tap target creature without flying that is attacking you. As long as Ice Flow remains tapped, that creature does not untap during its controller's untap phase. Okay, so it's kind of a fog or one creature. So it doesn't enter the battlefield tapped, which is good. So that's I've never seen this before. It's not horrible. Maybe good in a cube deck or something. Mons Goblin Raiders. Duct Crawler. I really like the art on that mountain as well. Embrace. Soul Barrier, Contemplation, Pacifism, Shock. Got at least one place that has shocks. Let's make a burn deck. Fire Breathing. Bravado. Solidarity. I'll just, the last minute here, I'll just go through some cards really quickly. Stone Rain. Still see some play in Modern. People trying to make land destruction happen. Lando. It's hard to get it to work. But people try on MTGO. Played a lot against land destruction decks. Giant Growth. A lot of those. Wow. 10, 15 giant growths. Drain Life. Well, that's all that's all I'm going to do for now. Thanks for tuning in to the Jace-Z MTG YouTube channel. This has been an unboxing of 5,000 Magic the Gathering commons and a few uncommons and one rare so far. I'll tell you now how much this cost. This box was $58.99 off eBay. So you can go to eBay, check it out if you see one for $58.99. It's probably the same one, or if you go there around this time that this video is posted. And anyway, thanks for tuning in. I may at some point do a video where I post what else I found in this box, but if I didn't find anything of value, no more rares or anything, that'll probably just be it. Thanks again for tuning in. Have a good one. Bye.